we don't want to forget to wish our pastors a happy Father's Day. And, of course,
yes.
We have an opportunity to have them cook for us from time to time, too. Yeah.
Yes,
it's time
that's
for
true.
Meals with Monsignor. Monsignor Michael Billian joins us. And I'll tell you what, between the restaurant reviews and the recipes, people are really being fed by you, Monsignor. Good morning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, good morning to you. It's good to hear both of you on this morning. It's a beautiful day today, and great opportunity to think about what can I cook outside these days.
Ooh, okay.
Father's Day is a good picnic day, a good day to be in the backyard, to light up the grill and do something with it. So I thought I'd move to outside today.
Perfect.
Okay. All right.
Well, I
Tell
also
us
was encouraged last night. I happened to be the dean of the St. Agnes Deanery, and I had all the priests of our deanery over for dinner last night to kind of celebrate the beginning of summer, to say goodbye to a couple people who are transferring to other deaneries. And so I prepared beef tenderloin last night on the grill.
Ooh.
And the brothers encouraged me to talk about that this morning, so I set aside the recipe I was going to talk about and followed the encouragement of my brother priests about how to prepare a great beef tenderloin. Now, I'll tell you that you can do the same thing with a beef tenderloin that you would do with a pork tenderloin. Beef is a little more expensive than the pork, so you can do it with either one of them, just slightly different seasonings the way I prepare them. So what I do is I wait around Christmas and Easter when the beef tenderloin goes on sale at a number of places in the local community. That's a good time to get them. Maybe I think I picked up them for $10 a pound at two different places in town. So they're available. Keep your eye open. That's when to get them. They freeze very well. And so when you go to thaw them out, you should thaw them out in the refrigerator. Don't just let them thaw out on the counter in the daily temperature. And then usually when you buy them at $10 a pound, they're not trimmed yet. So you take a few minutes and look them over and just trim the heavy veins of fat out of the beef. Leave some in. Don't take it all out, because that's part of what gives the tenderloins a great taste, is to leave some of that in. There's also sometimes a silver skin on the outside of part of it. You can just make a slight cut there and pull that off. And that's a good way to get it all prepared. Then, what I do with both the pork and the beef tenderloins is I massage them a little bit with olive oil. Olive oil for a couple reasons. One, give a good olive oil, it leaves just a slight, beautiful taste on the meat. Secondly, when you have olive oil around the outside of them and you put them on the grill, they sear much faster. They put a nice sear on the outside of the meat, and you like to do that to sear the meat as you begin to cook it so that the juices stay inside and don't cook out of the meat. They cook inside the meat. So use that olive oil on the outside. And then for beef, I use two seasonings that I like very much, and they're readily available. They're from the Lowry's company, and it's Lowry's seasoned salt and Lowry's seasoned pepper. It's a blended salt and a blended pepper with other spices. It's a very nice combination. And generously put that on the outside of the beef tenderloin. If you're making a pork tenderloin, I use only one spice on there, and it's called Essence of Emerald. It's one of Emerald Lagasse's spice mixes, which also is ready available in the stores. And put a generous coating of that on your pork tenderloin. Last night I did beef, I said, so I put the beef on the grill. I get the grill very hot. There's lots of discussion in the world about should you cook this slow or should you cook it fast. So if you like to do it slow, you do it in the oven, and it takes, I suppose, maybe about 400 degrees, and it's going to take you a while to get it to a good temperature where it's blended in the middle. Or you could do it on the grill. I did these beef tenderloins last night in 15 minutes. So get the grill to about 500 degrees, and then sear the outside of them. Keep turning them as they're cooking so one side doesn't get more charred than the other, so you get an even char on the outside of them. I always keep an instant thermometer in my pocket when I'm at the grill doing the tenderloin. And when that tenderloin in the center gets to 110 or 115 degrees, take it off the grill. When you take it off the grill at that temperature, let it sit for about 5 minutes. You'll have a beef tenderloin that has varying degrees of temperature on the inside, from nice rare in the middle, then outside to medium rare, and then medium, and then the ends would be a little more well done for people. And obviously, when you do it with a pork tenderloin, it takes much less time because the pork tenderloins are much smaller. So I think gathering around a grill is good. If you think about it, a couple times in the scriptures, Jesus has a charcoal fire and cooks on them for his apostles on the seaside. So it's good for us to gather around the grill too, and remember that Jesus did it as well, and we're following in his footsteps by standing at the grill, cooking a little bit, and enjoying each other's company and enjoying the food. Those two things need to go together if we're followers of Christ, company and food. And the company gets bolstered and built up because of the food, because Jesus calls us to be there. So that's my advice for the day. Get to the grill and cook up some good meat and enjoy it with friends and family.
I love that. And when you're searing, are you running it hotter for a couple of minutes on both sides and then turning it down, or what's the best way to sear? I always mess that up.
Yeah, well, some people will give you different advice. If you're not going to pay close attention to it, then you need to sear it high and then turn it down. I leave it high all the time, but I'm constantly turning the meat because a tenderloin isn't flat, it's round. And so you turn it on multiple sides and continue to turn it, and that will have it completed in about 15 minutes. You don't need to turn it down. If you're not going to pay close attention, high heat, sear the whole outside, and then turn it down for a longer cooking time.
Got it. And I love that. That and really all of the recipes that you share with us are posted on our website, so we encourage people to check that out. And we appreciate you sending that in so that we can post that like that. We're always looking for now. What did he say again? I got to listen again.
Yeah, I know. I'm always looking like, what was the temperature? So any other quick tips for grilling overall, Monsignor?
Well, it's I use a gas grill and not a charcoal grill because you can control the heat better. But some people really like the taste of the charcoal burning into the meat. And so it provides a little different flavor, but harder to control the temperature. So that's why sticking with gas is much more control.
Got it. Okay. Makes sense. That's for sure. Thank you so much.
Did you try the chicken recipe last week, Pat?
No, I just found it on the website last night. So I'm going to try it this weekend, I think. So, yep. Looks good.
Well, enjoy it, Pat.
All right. Thanks, Monsignor. Have a good one.
Monsignor Michael Billian, Meals with Monsignor, always making us hungry. We'll be right